This is Oh God, this is session 24 of our ongoing Apocalypse Keys game. So far at the table, we have Zena playing Rhydian, Tees playing Virtus, Nina playing Alecto, and maybe Delphine will join us later. Before I start the recording, I gave a short summary of last time, and just as I'm speaking, Tees is looking at the mirror board and is trying to come up with an idea of what might be going on.
Yeah.
And maybe we can go by facet by facet. If you don't have anything in particular you want to talk about, then I'll just pick. What do you think is what's your ongoing theory about the Chernobog deck? Like, what is it? Is it in the city? Have you an idea who might have it? Of the people you've met so far or heard so far? There's only one really. Maybe a bit early for that.
Yeah, I've only met Gaia. I don't think Gaia said that Gaia said that he doesn't really care about the Chernobog deck, if I recall. So it's not him. So I don't think we know too much about that. I have actually been trying to sort of move in that direction in terms of gaining clues, but so far nothing that particularly stands out. I guess the Virtus, like we have Vegas headquarters as a facet, which of the clues that we have, Virtus hearing a transmission from Colonel Jaeger kind of seems to fit into that, as in if there's something special about the Vegas headquarters, then the fact that you're trying to take it out and take out the other peeps with it. But the main theme that I'm picking up is how to kill a god, right? So we've got precise way to kill a god, and we've got this sort of history of Gwyn ap Nudd, which also feels like it's all looking at the history and control or something of gods. So if that feels like what is someone is trying to achieve. So that someone would be the harbinger, but the way they're doing it is killing gods. So that might be the door of power.
That sounds good. Would you like to tentatively? We can shove it around later when we do the actual move. But would you like to tentatively connect a clue to a facet?
Yeah. So I tentatively, I'm going to put a dream about the precise way to kill a god next to the door of power, because killing a god sure feels like you're going to make a big change that could very much result in a harbinger appearing.
That makes sense, yeah. Zena, same question to you. Please look at the 4 remaining clues and see if you can connect one of them tentatively to a faction, to a facet.
May I ask what this exercise is meant to do? Because I feel like most of the clues we have so far don't amount to a very good, a decent theory yet.
What it is meant to do is that we are shaping the ongoing theory as we're playing. So we're not just collecting clues willy-nilly.
I'm finding that harder than the other way around. Yeah, wait, no. Would that be... Sorry.
So you're moving around the Rhydian's face on the Joker of trees. What do you think? What is that about?
I'm thinking while I'm moving things. Well, so I was thinking of what Virtus Teist was saying about, there seems to be, that it seems to be mostly about how to kill a god, and how I was wondering if that has to do with, for example, the commodification of old gods and their stories, and the Disneyfication, cartoonification, whatever you want to call it. And so I was thinking of both. Actually, I wasn't thinking so. Well, here this branding thing made me think of it, but I think actually the pulp novel of the biography of Gwyn ap Nudd sounds more like that. But then I was thinking, I was thinking of adding that to the Harbinger, but then I was like,
Sure.
but isn't that just more of an connection to, well, how to actually kill a god? Or is it
That
because
makes sense to me.
I love making up shit that is somehow critical of current day society, but I don't actually want to end up naming a harbinger as like an abstract concept, because what the hell are we going to do with that?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
But
We were also only
it
in
could
our,
still be
in our
sort of
third session,
somebody
like
using that method or approach. We just haven't named them yet.
That makes perfect sense to me to put that to the Door of Power for now, as you said. Because to me it sounds like those two things are sort of working in parallel, right? The disnification of gods to make them less powerful in the long run, and and then it seems to be coming to some sort of a focus point here in Las Vegas. That makes sense to me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And Nina.
So I was wondering, first of all, so have we been to any of the other casinos apart from,
so far you've seen the Vegas HQ, that is
yes.
Sam's casino, and Zina has been, Rhydian has been to the Sherwood Forest.
Sherwood Forest, okay. I am wondering, this might be like a bit of a far out theory. So we have Rhydian's face on the Joker of Trees poker deck with Sherwood Forest Casino branding.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if maybe in each of these casinos there's some kind of game-related clue, like a chip or a card deck or something, or maybe dice, or maybe it's just card decks in general, because that we're already talking about the Chernobog deck as well, right?
Yeah.
So I was wondering if maybe we will find more of these types of clues, and they will ultimately give us more information on the Chernobog deck.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm torn between connecting that clue to the nature of the Chernobog deck, or maybe just in general the reality warped casinos.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sounds good to me.
I think maybe for now I'll just be bold and connect it to the Chernobog deck directly.
Yeah.
How do I move it? Oh, I might not be logged in. I will log in and then do that quickly.
Oh,
yes, thank you.
I thought I had. Oh no, yeah.
And then if that turns out to be too bold of a theory, we can still move things around.
Move everything.
Yeah, totally. We can move it until we roll the dice. Yeah.
Okay.
But I like that. And also, you just gave me a good answer to Zina's question from a minute ago. Like what this exercise is good for, because I don't know if that was what you meant to inspire, but you did inspire the idea that every one of those 4 casinos is thematically tied to one of you, which I did not have in my head 10 minutes ago, and now I do, and I find it amazing. So thank you.
Could be.
So that's what it's for. Like this is over the table speculating.
Okay. Well, let's see if that's true.
Mm-hmm. And maybe then I will take one as well, since I'm a player too, and I also don't know where we're going. And I will tentatively put the transmissions that Virtus is hearing to the Harbinger. My idea there is that like no matter how the thing with Jaeger and the orbital bombardment ends, it will trigger something catastrophic in one way or another.
I would have put it to Vegas HQ, but yeah, that also makes sense.
I like that.
And then we're back with Tease to get 2 picks today.
I just added another sticky stack for notes, and because I was like, I want to remind myself of what we're actually talking about, but I don't want to use the same color because then it'll look like a clue.
Good idea.
Yeah. So, a casino table splattered with the remains of Matty's head, a variety of strange inks and papers. Can you remind me who Matty is?
Matty was the head of security, that young pimply
Faye
boy
that Rhydian went hard on.
Oh, I don't think I
Sound
was
wrong.
that.
Rhydian.
No, you weren't there, Nina. It was last week.
How did he die?
Mind blasts.
Had you been there, I might have had a few comments for you about the justice of the entire situation.
Oh, yeah.
Because that boy did nothing wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah, and he was at one of the casinos, right?
I compelled him to do shit. You decided that it meant that he was gonna explode.
Oh yeah, blame it on the victim.
Oh, was he not able to contain your powers?
I can't remember.
I asked a few times very specifically if you wanted to use the telepathy or the mind blast way of your version of your powers, and you insisted on using the mind blast.
I mean, it's in the name. It's in the name.
because they were anyway. It just seemed like more likely for what Rhydian is thinking and feeling.
Absolutely.
My completely made up character.
Seeing that you're almost out of almost what's the word? Darkness thingy. Ruin. You're almost ruined out.
Given he was a security dude it was the Sherwood Forest one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At one of the reality warped casinos, it seems reasonable to link it to the reality warped casinos. I don't know what it's explaining, but I guess that can give us an idea of what we are thinking about that.
I mean the bit about it that they are casinos that are worked by Faye, or at least that one is worked by Faye, in itself is kind of something tying it to the reality warped casinos, right? And telling us something about them. Yeah. And Faye that explode into inks and papers when you pop them.
I was just thinking about the fact that Alecto and I can both have this connection where they can feel if I betray them.
Yes.
And I've been offered this deal by They don't feel yet at this point. They do not feel any
taken it yet
from me. Yeah, I shouldn't have said yet.
So far you haven't betrayed anybody.
So far I haven't.
So far, huh?
Even felt.
Well.
But obviously that is what why I put that in there.
Yeah. I'm just we're not as quick as you are.
Can you remind me of who Jäger is? Like, I mean, I know it's the guy who did the Eye in the Sky to Golden Boy, which was such a fantastic line. But who is it again?
Jäger was a minor character that Teast made up before we went on our long break. And he was the last surviving person from base 0001 and Virtue's old handler and trainer. And the last time you saw him, he was basically like the remains of his body were fused with like all kinds of multi-dimensional weaponry.
So he wasn't so it was not an NPC that was inherent to that
nope.
Scenario, whatever I'm like myth, threat, mystery. What are they called? Anyway,
I think they're mysteries here.
So it was one that was made up by Teast, by Virtues, or like Teast for Virtues as a Okay, cool.
So what do I have here in my notes? A division officer from Virtue's past who intervened when Virtue's nearly burned out Sister Benedict appears in the nerve center with multidimensional guns trained on Virtue's, saying he's been waiting for him. Virtue's previously cleaned up Jäger's masses by wiping memories at base 0001.
Okay, that was that.
And he backs down when Virtue's asserts his independence. That was the note from session 21.
And I'm just gonna comment on the activity I'm seeing. Teast, are you writing something down about the casinos?
Oh yeah, I'm just writing one casino per character.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because truths are there is a mechanical term, right? So I think this would be just a
Oh,
node,
is it?
right? Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay.
It's okay. I'm just gonna I'll just change the color of this and move it elsewhere. No!
There.
And it fits so nicely too.
What just happened? Okay, well,
I don't
anyway.
know.
Because you can just
Maybe
change the
you need
color
to
of the sticky note. You don't have to get a new one.
Oh, did not know that.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
when you
agree,
do.
but I don't know why I didn't do that. Anyway, I think it's because I was inspired by your little stack.
I just thought, make sure that it's clear for everyone.
Okay. Then we've had a little talk about the ongoing mystery, which I've at least found quite helpful. And then we can go to our start the session stuff. And let's go left to right as always. Virtuous, what are you doing today? What's your impulse?
What am I? Oh my God, I've got all these red things I need to do. Right. Okay. Anyway.
And while you're thinking, a reminder from me to myself, what your darkness demands of you, it is to destroy everything around you for the slightest trespass and to never fall in love. Oh, that would be such a nice and thorough way to destroy everything around you if you just
let it be destroyed.
Yeah, played ball with Jaeger.
I think I'll go for Did You Destroy Something Precious and Beautiful? It's always a good one.
Yes. Who is your special friend today?
It feels really gross when you say it like that.
Yeah. I mean, it does fit when we look at your character picture, but not necessarily how I think about I'm sorry, he's just forever tied fucking anyway.
I know he is.
But
absolutely.
Yeah, but it's weird because I don't think of virtues like that.
I love like how gross all the playbooks are.
Let's
I wouldn't call them
let's
gross.
make it Alecto today. Just to say, and why do I hope that you will save me from what the darkness demands? Oh goodness, I used to have a really good reason for this, but it's been such a big gap. I think I guess it's because of that deal that we've made. That we won't betray each other.
Yeah. Oh, I see an amazing reveal your heart scene in the future regarding that thing. Rhydian. Let's do Alecto first because Alecto doesn't have any start the session moves.
Yes.
What is your impulse today?
I think it might be, did you break your own heart in order to deliver retribution?
Okay, cool. And then Rhydian, what is your impulse?
I'm not sure.
Do you want to roll a die?
Wait, what is it? Why not? It's 5, right?
D5.
I was just reading through all of them. Normally I'm always like looking at it and say, oh yeah, and it's pretty easy. But this time, I
could roll a D6, and if you roll a 6, then I decide for you.
I've already rolled a. Yeah, but that doesn't work. Fuck's sake.
Okay, then a D4 then.
Reclaiming a fragment of my memory seems ridiculous after we've narratively decided that all of them have flooded back in. Well, then let's go with the second one. Did you let go of one of your memories and replace it with a new one? I have no clue how that works, but we'll see.
Yeah, start. Oh, it sounds like stopping to ruminate over old slides. Maybe. That kind of thing.
Yeah, or it could be something completely different. It could be the nuclear option of going. Virtues, could you do that thing again? I mean, just precisely though.
Yeah,
probably not though, and that's how.
Or I also actually quite like the idea that you decide to change your own memory.
Yeah, but I still need somebody else to do it. I don't think I can. Well, anyway, we don't need to belabor the fact now because everything that
you could also
already.
Also, just recontextualize a memory, I guess. Actually, I have a choice to view it like that.
No, of course it could be. But speaking of, I'm just gonna do mine. I forgot my what's it called? My advances, and I have finally decided what I'm gonna do, which is for ruin advances, there's only one, and that's permanently mark a condition. And I think it'll be, it's so interesting. Actually, yes. Also, I was going to do reckless, but I think I'm going to do unreachable because it fits perfectly with the other, with the advancement for the XP that I haven't been taking for fucking ever. And it will be, I'm taking a newfound move, and the newfound move is, I don't know where to put it. No, actually, I forgot that was also there. Amazing. Okay,
What?
sorry, I'm changing my mind. It's not unreachable. It shall be obsessed. I like obsessed.
Yes.
And
I was a bit disappointed when you didn't say obsessed. I'm very pleased that you do now.
Listen, I was like torn between unreachable, obsessed, and reckless. So anyway, I'm gonna. You are not alone. I was gonna do the other one, but actually, I like this better because the other one I find boring in terms of not boring, but at this stage I find it boring in terms of the narrative. Anyway, you are not alone. When a PC is torn between and must make a choice, you may reach out to them psychically and tell them why they shouldn't be afraid. Mark a condition and ask them, how do I help you believe in yourself? They no longer have to make a choice and find a moment of clarity and calm. In addition, both of you gain one bond with each other, as if we needed one. Yes.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Then let's go to your Dream Future Review protocols, eh?
Yes.
I'm sure you have a great vision of what you're dreaming about.
Yeah, literally not thought about it, but now I'm thinking, actually, I feel like that image of this guy's head splattering into this weird stream of inks and papers and maybe like other kinds of colors and stuff, artist supplies or whatever. I think that is going to be something that will certainly be part of my dreams, and it might be rather surreal as they want to be. Yeah, maybe I'm dreaming of being in some weird surrealist fucking landscape of a casino. Who knows?
But inspired by poor Maddie. Okay, then please roll Darkness tokens and roll.
Oh, I forgot about that. I always forget that this is actually coming with a roll. Well, I have none, so I'm just going to roll 0.
Sure.
I mean, roll flat. It's a 7.
A 7.
Beautiful. What does that mean?
On a 7 minus something... Sorry, no, wrong move. You dream of a broken future that was erased from the timeline by a future that no longer exists. The keeper describes the dream and the harrowing future. A part of that future will become real and infect this reality. You want to spend a bond? Or do you take that?
I don't know. I feel like maybe I will just spend a bond because we keep having this shit happen and it makes everything more complicated. Sorry.
For me as well, I must say. Like, I'm not a fan of that because I always have to keep all that shit in mind that you and unleash on the world. So,
I know. I'm just like, oh my God. And it happens all of the time.
And the 7 to 9 and the 8, the normal success is really easily and neatly resolved within a few minutes, and then I can forget it.
I mean, they're interesting, but we have had enough interesting stuff happen. What do we use? What makes sense in terms of the narrative? Let's use Lady Baptiste, shall we? I think maybe as this, I mean, I'm not going to be describing the dream all that much, right? But I think as this sort of dream, how do you say that? Threatens to shape into this future or whatever, maybe in my dream I see a very embodied Lady Baptiste reminding me of time not actually being linear, and that realization sort of makes me gain more control over it, and shapes the dream in some way to be less haunting and also maybe not about some erased future of any kind. Yeah. There we go. And
that's nice.
Then we are neatly at an 8 to 10. 8 to 10? 8 to 11? I can't remember. 8 to 10.
8 to 10. The experts are able to pass your dreams effectively, and you uncover a key. In addition, the keeper describes someone who features prominently in the dream. Gain a bond with them. Now, it would make perfect sense for that to be Baptiste, and you just get your bond back. But let me just
fantastic
look at the keys.
Bond ping pong. Kind of funny looking at these bonds from like some NPCs that are like that I can barely remember, and it's kind of like a little diary of the people we've met so far. I really need to use the dream ends more often.
Oh, I'm suffering from that today. I'm looking at all these moves. I was just reading the thing in in Apocalypse Keys of how to play the Surge, which is I really like that they do that that Ray did that for each of the things. But I haven't looked at it for ages. And I've got this thing, I Am Your Destruction, this move, and I'd totally forgotten about it.
Have you never used it?
I might not have even used it, but I'm going to use it today.
I think you've done it once.
Maybe.
Yeah. Pretty sure. You destroyed a bunch of stuff, towers in particular. I think you've used it at least once.
Yeah, probably back then. Yeah.
I have a thing about towers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I have a thing about bringing towers from dream worlds or changing them in some way.
Virtus has an unhealthy obsession with towers, I think.
Oh, what a basic bitch. Sorry.
So I have an idea what your dream is.
Basic himbo.
Let me just quickly have one more look at the move, but I think I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, I'm just supposed to tell you what the expert's pass from your dream, but I also like to tell you what the dream is. And the dream is you and Baptiste sitting at a restaurant. This time, though, it is somewhere in the late 1600s. Baptiste is very much alive, a striking beauty of a woman in the dresses of the time. I think what you have on you is distinctly anachronistic, mismatched, you could say. And between the two of you, there is a crystal ball, and Baptiste is putting out a spread of tarot cards for you, and is telling you your futures, plural. It's telling you about the future where you are a tree and you have turned all the humans on Earth into substrate. It's telling you about the future where you are a cosmic nightmare god not jumping from dream to dream, being in all dreams at the same time. She tells you about your future as the king/queen/ ruler of the Fae after you've killed Gwyn, and she tells you about a few other futures that might or might not come to pass. And with every future she tells you about, she flips a card of her deck. And the one where you are a nightmare god, there she flips a deck, and it is the tarot card of the nightmare. And there's a pull, a tinge. And you have the sense that something like this shadowy mass that is portrayed on the deck, on the card, is turning its attention to you in a very intense manner. And it pulls its hooks or throws its hooks into you in a way that doesn't go away as she turns other cards. And as you're talking about past adventures you had, about the ogre that you followed in Lisbon, about the Minotaur that you chased in Crete, and all these memories that you have of working together, you see the yellow-red shine of fire from the outside as the city that you now recognize as London starts to burn. Baptiste doesn't seem fazed by that. Everybody else in the restaurant starts to panic, starts to leave the restaurant as the fire is consuming the room you're in. And the last thing you see before you wake up as the flames consume Baptiste is that the crystal ball that is standing in front of her is cracking. And in this way that sometimes you just have a sense of what happened in the dream without actually having seen it, it also feels a bit like it was shot through with a sniper rifle from very far away, although you didn't hear a shot or let alone see a bullet or anything. But the lingering memory or the lingering image in your mind is this crystal ball with a crack shot through it, and that is the clue. Crystal ball.
Sworn this crystal ball in there when it was absolutely not playing any other role in it. I've already got one.
Okay. Then let me
Crystal
delete mine
ball
with a crack shot through it.
shot.
And another like side info that I want to make sure that it came through is that this deck that she played with was not a normal
Nope.
tarot deck.
I remember. I'm
It
aware.
was gods here, gods there, gods everywhere.
Oh, what? Gods?
Yeah, like like your god, what's his name? Your Epialos was the one that she turned over with Nightmare card.
Okay. Well, I wasn't thinking of that. I was just thinking of the fact that there is no Nightmare card.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, well, it's clearly not the Smith Waite deck for sure. Or
No.
Yeah, or expanded.
And now that you wake up and it sinks in a little bit, Epialos was in there, but also
Mine.
well, what's his name again? T. Scott.
Plutarchles.
Plutarchles was also in there as the perfection.
Is this how you write him? Wait, you can't see can you see it anyway?
Hi.
Or maybe not the perfection. Yeah. What would his suit be or his card be?
I'll change.
Well, either stillness or the mirror or something like that.
No, I'm thinking the paragon or something like that.
No, not there. No. Okay, well, anyway. Does it work when I do it this way? Yes. Okay.
The architect is good. As in that Plutarchles wants to shape the world in his image.
Is that what you were now thinking? That was the that was a long silence. Still thinking.
There was a long silence.
I'm going to write this down.
Gotta get that right.
Now I'm like, oh, I want a fucking deck like this.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so then it's time for Breaky.
Yeah.
And we did not chat away the first hour. We actually played.
Yeah.
How much
still
do you
didn't
need?
Play any of the. Yeah. Anyway, but at least we got through all of the other stuff.
Yeah. Is 10 enough or too much?
No, that's right for me.
Yeah. Let's do 10 past then. See you then.
Oh.
Hey. Bless you. Since that worked so well last time, and I should have done that before the break, but I'm doing it now. Virtus, what are you? What do you want to do today?
Yes. I want to lose it in the red
rocks
casino, trying to find Prometheus.
Good. And Rhydian, what do you want to do today?
No clue. I'm wondering. Yeah, here's a question. Did I leave that casino?
That is up to you.
Yeah. Let me just think about it for a moment and maybe ask Alecto.
Nina, no, Alecto, sorry. What do you want to do today?
So, I suppose exploring the casinos is kind of a good idea in general. I don't know, but I guess I was just kind of a bystander in the last one. I don't know if I
Would you like me to give you a reminder / overview of the casinos, or do you just want to let fate take the wheel and let me guide you in which I want to see you in?
Well, I was kind of curious about the wolf towers.
Yeah, that would be the one that I would send you in as well. So,
okay.
Great.
I have a question actually about my character sheet.
Yeah.
I recently got an advance on an XP advance, and I took a new power of darkness and I marked it, but I feel like something hasn't gone through entirely because it's it's there, but it's not I feel like it hasn't transferred entirely to the character sheet, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What did you choose?
I chose a sentient form of supernatural transportation.
I think it just looks like this because to make sure that the first two are usually the stuff that is always permanent, right? And then the others, not always, but I guess this one is probably permanent also. But I think that's the only reason why the formatting is different.
Or maybe I just fucked it up. I will quickly.
It's just that I have for the partially cursed weapon, for instance.
Yes. Yeah, it makes sense to make sure that this one is clear that it's also now permanent.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense to me, and I don't know why it isn't doing that.
Why is my partially cursed weapon not there, but there? Okay, maybe I just don't
fix it for you.
Don't understand the character sheet, or maybe I just have to make that entry.
What is your trouble?
No, I think it's. Wait, is it this? No, I don't know. I don't entirely get it.
What's wrong? I don't quite understand what your problem is.
So the thing is, I have actually maybe let me just have a look quickly before I say something stupid.
Just talk to me.
No, I think I've got it. No, the only thing that I wasn't getting is why this was the color was different.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Oh, okay. Now you've changed it.
I just manually changed it. It should have gone automatically, and I don't quite know right now why it didn't.
Okay. Well, maybe the thing is I get logged out sometimes. Maybe it was just because I got logged out, and then I did log myself back in, but it didn't really do anything. So.
No, I think it's editable even by guests. That's not what it is. It's going to be something in the drop down in the formatting.
Yeah,
but it's like it's still like visible to everyone, regardless, right?
Yes, it's visible.
If I mark it, okay, good, cool. And then I guess the description for that, I've written it down, but I don't think there's a place to put that, right? Except the notes, maybe.
What description?
For what that is.
Oh.
For what is? Are you talking about the web now or your power of darkness?
The sentient form of supernatural transportation, I mean.
Oh, I think you can just make that up in the moment.
Yes, I know, but that's what I meant. Like, do I also write that down somewhere, or do I just write it down for myself?
However you want it.
Okay.
Like the move or the book literally don't tell us anything about it, which means it is totally open to interpretation by you. Okay. It can be a like sentient motorcycle, or it can be something else every time. Whatever you want.
Oh, it can be something else every time. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
I have
just
a few ideas. So,
like I particularly with this game, I feel it's always good to go very what's the word? Literalist? No, I don't think that's a word.
I was thinking the question is not can I do it? What is more like what can't I do?
Exactly, and then like just really, really strongly go with what's written there. And to me, it says the things that it needs to be is that it needs to be supernatural, it needs to be a transportation, and it needs to be sentient.
That's it.
So just a Flash motorbike wouldn't cut it, but a Flash supernatural sentient motorbike, yeah.
It.
All right.
Or a horse, or Pegasus, or whatever.
I was thinking of like some weird ass floating in the sky, sentient stingray type of situation. I don't know where my mind went, but
pretty cool.
Not stingray, manta ray.
I had this idea of like a digital camera that I take pictures of locations of, and then it only allows me to travel there.
Oh, and then what does the camera talk to you via the display?
Yes, it talks to me via the menu, and I talk to it via the menu. It's like an old school clicky joysticky thing.
Yeah. Camera menus are the worst. Anyway.
Yes, it's a bit of a bother, but that's kind of part of the fun of the stupid stuff that you can come up with.
That is interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to hang out at the
Wolf Towers. Mm-hmm. And Rhydian, do you now have?
I have decided that actually I haven't done what I wanted yet in Sherwood.
No, you were looking
Forest,
for a
so
magician and you hadn't found one.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, that
And
is
in
great.
the hopes that I have now attracted his fucking attention.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there is a magician and I do need to introduce you to him.
But maybe don't start with me.
We just got so sidetracked by Matty last time. No, I'll start with Virtuous.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I have a plane going overhead, so I can't hear anything for the next 20 seconds or so.
That's fine. I'll have a sip of coffee.
Oh, I need to fix my coffee machine.
It's really surprisingly loud.
Are you close to an airport?
Yeah, not that far, but it's just like rich person's airport. So it's not like, jumbo jets going over. It's little, Peller planes for 4 people kind of thing.
Oh, is it people who are like flying planes as a hobby?
Yeah.
Right.
Which is why I call it rich person's airport, because only rich people can fly planes for a hobby.
It's also amazing how your Discord did not pick that up at all.
No, not at all.
Oh, I know. It's amazing. You can't tell at all, but really, I couldn't.
I
can't really hear anything anyone is saying while it's flying overhead. Anyway.
Okay. So you step out of Sam's hotel and make your way to the Red Rock. Let me just find the description so we have a common idea of what that looks like. Super classy and glitzy, done in varying shades of crimson, complemented with shades of amber, blue, and gray. That is what it looks like. So very brutalist, I guess, also in it. But that's more something that you see on the inside. That is very much like open concrete, stone, and like chains everywhere. And what you also notice as you I imagine the space between those 4 casinos, and we established that Sam's Casino is in the middle, and you can reach them all through like walking bridges that they are connected by with one another, and they form their little pocket dimension, if you will. Like if you stand there on these walking bridges and you look past them, you don't really see anything but the desert and the mountains in the distance. There is no proper city around you in any like way that you would normally expect. Also no strip, no highway or flood tunnels or all the things that Las Vegas is famous for. And under you, as you stand on this sky bridge that connects the casinos, you see a vast parking lot. Imagine one American parking lot and then imagine 4 of them, and they're all stitched together. That's, I think, about 2 million football fields. And in a corner by this glass and metal and stone casino, there is a bunch of like choppers, motorcycles. And many of them are white, not all of them. And it looks like some biker gang is in there. And as you move past, you see that your name is on the gas tanks of a few of them. And one of them, it's a really beautiful machine with white paint, white varnish, white leather seats. Spotless, immaculate. The chrome is polished, and in that bar at the end of the seat there is a what do you call it in English? Is it a standard, like the flag that you had?
Yes, standard is good.
Yeah. There's a standard that basically reads. Let me look it up on our mirror. That reads El Testamento de Virtus. And there are under a sign that basically shows a blinding blue sun, and there are in 2 columns of 5 there are 10 rules: order, discipline, custody, strength, honor, obedience, silence, charity, witness, and zeal. And there don't seem to be any of these bikers that the bikes belong to seem to be near, probably inside. So you step in. And do you want to make your way straight to the penthouse, or do you want to explore the hotel first? Like, how much are you head first to the wall, keen on
I think I'm
talking
quite
to?
headfirst through all,
Yeah.
given where we're coming from.
Mhm.
There might be a little bit of a small hesitation,
Mhm.
but I think Virtus is actually just at this point storming in to the
Mhm.
casino, to towards whatever looks like the most official thing, right? Like, because they're all casino hotels, there must be like a reception-y kind of area, right?
Oh, sure, absolutely. There's a reception, but also you can probably assume that if you want to go straight to the boss, then the boss will be at the top floor on the other side of an elevator. So you could also do that, or you can talk with the receptionist. Yes.
I think he's not even talking with anyone. He's talking
Mhm.
at the entire foyer area,
Yeah.
just yelling, where is Prometheus? You cannot hide him from me.
Mhm. The casino comes to a stop. Everybody's and a yes. And around let's say a roulette table, there are these bikers in their blindingly white cuts, and one of them you recognize. It is Ricky Rosales
Yeah, I see.
from back in Albuquerque, who turns around as they all do, recognizes you, and immediately sinks on his knees, and like, what would a Catholic do if he saw Jesus? I guess pray
Ask forgiveness.
silently, not
Yeah,
quite processing that he is in your presence again. And then he gets up and, Virtus, it is you. You are here. Have you
stop.
come to deliver us from this nightmare? We've been
Sam
trapped
would be
here.
so jealous.
Uh,
Sorry.
We've been trapped here for how knows how long.
Virtus ignores what he's saying and says, stop wasting time. You have to find Prometheus for me right now. Go to the other casinos, see where he is.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah,
Hmm. So
and
from the way
go on.
you phrased it, he takes two things. First of all, he needs to find Prometheus, no matter the cost. Second of all, since you sent them deliberately to the other casinos, he assumes that, and you can just because you now also have a memory control power of darkness. I'll just tell you that as like a passive uptake. You also, like, he totally makes the leap from you telling him and his men to go, or his people, it's not just men, to go to other hotels, that he takes from it that Prometheus, whoever that is for sure not here. Because
Right.
if he was here, you wouldn't tell him to go to the other casinos. So they just like go, yes. And he, like, says testamentos, and then they assemble in like orderly rows, and he like makes a selection, 3 groups of equal size, and sends them out and goes with one of them. And it's very, very precise and orderly the way they do it. Not
Yep.
what you would expect from a normal biker gang.
Yep.
It is
No,
perfect, you could
perfect
say.
one, mate.
Yes.
And then Virtus continues on the rampage, and if no one from the hotel is responding to his his demand, then yeah, he'll be making his way up to the penthouse.
Yeah. What would you find narratively more satisfying? Would you, because I could see Prometheus do both. He could just come down, be all suave and like trying to maintain the situation, or you could do a power move if you want that, and unleash the dark to force them.
Well, I mean, I'm angling for an I am your destruction.
Oh, okay. So I guess narratively the difference is just how long are you willing to wait before you escalate. If you wait long enough, he will come down eventually. But if you want to escalate, then please do.
I think I will escalate, and I'm going to just because I'm looking at the I'm your destruction things, because I just feel like, do that. All right, no, it's all good. Yeah, so I'm going to escalate. So no one is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one, they're all cowering, right? Because of course you would, right? And in comes and so I think that I allow my power to surge and cause great collateral damage. And I ask you, the keeper, what catastrophic destruction I cause. But what I'm trying to do is essentially sort of using my, my what angelic fury and beauty to radiate the entire building. So you can imagine, like, if you were outside and you would just see out of every single window just light pouring into the sky. And by doing that, sort of observing every single room in the entire place as I'm trying to discover where Prometheus is.
Wow.
Like I said, I've got all these moves and I forget about them. So I'm just going to do this.
That is cool. And what move is that again?
So it's I am your destruction.
To search and cause great collateral damage. Can you help me with the collateral damage? Like, so far it sounded to me like you are using your powers to do something that sounds mostly like clairvoyance to me.
So the thing is, right? Not the thing is, I'm imagining that this angelic light, right? That and in the past it's always been a destructive thing, right? And yes, I'm using it to observe now, but I'm imagining that this light has a mass to it, not a lot, but enough that it is just ripping off doors and flooding stairwells and lift shafts and blowing out windows and
knocking over people,
knocking over gambling tables, this sort of stuff.
Nice. Okay. That does not sound like great collateral damage to me, though. So maybe let's ramp it up a bit, because what it also does is it's worse than that.
Yes.
What catastrophic destruction do you cause? Yeah, I know what catastrophic destruction you cause, because you haven't used it in that way before, so you had no way of anticipating what would happen. And what does happen is that you are and that all fits so thematically with this mystery, that you cause an observer effect. You're like in all these rooms that your light rolls through. Whenever there were moments that could have gone one way or the other, you observing it made decisions. And sometimes these decisions tend towards the catastrophic. For example, there is a janitor on a ladder, and the ladder is not super stable, and he could have caught himself, but you forced the decision, and you forced it in the wrong moment, and he didn't. He falls. What else could there be? There is in the kitchen down there. The one of the line cooks turned on the gas, then was distracted by something, and at the moment, at the precise moment where you did this thing, he was like, "Did I actually fire the gas?" And you forced the decision that he's like, nah, probably didn't. It's probably remember to turn it off again. So you force decision moments to the catastrophic, and there are all these little things all over the casino that are now.
I can also imagine like some gangster on some high rollers table.
Yeah.
Suddenly got who's feeling slighted, and thinking, oh, should I take this guy out? And yep,
goes
for it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, and a second or two after this wave rolls through it, all these decision moments come to a catastrophic head as the gangster pulls his gun and shoots the croupier. The janitor falls from his ladder and breaks his neck. The kitchen explodes in a fireball, and other things that I haven't thought of yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are your choices?
So my choice is going to be,
Two.
well, I'm gonna ask you if you're, well, I'll go for gain a vision and uncover a key. That one's nice and simple.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of anyone who matters most to protect in this building because I didn't plan on this, but got rid of them. Reshape your environment to help an ally. Not really. I could do that one. Permanently gain an aspect of the Harbinger's power. If given the state that we're in for not defining what the Harbinger is, that's too hard, then
you can just make a choice here, and then we're already one step closer to knowing what the Harbinger is.
Yeah.
If you want.
I'd like to permanently gain an aspect of the Harbinger's power.
What is that aspect of the Harbinger's power?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Or would you like me to suggest something?
I have an idea, but what have you got in mind?
What's your idea?
My idea, relating to the comment that I made on the Miro board about Jaeger kind of being potentially the Harbinger, stupid word, is that the aspect that I gain is some kind of aspect of orbital bombardment.
Okay, that tracks with stuff we had earlier, like the glass desert in Albuquerque. That is very thematically fitting. How did we call it back then? The Spear of Light?
Spear of Light.
Does that sound good for for an aspect?
Yep.
That you can call down lightning from the sky. I mean, we established that you can do that anyway.
But this is more so.
My suggestion, and you can of course take it or leave it, would have been so in my mind I was also with Jaeger, and in my mind his thing is that he is playing back to the themes that we established with Tomoe and this Instavitz AI. So that AI, I mean, you closed the door and turned it from going immediately catastrophic. But as you know, closing a door is always just a temporary fix. The AI is in the world and it is used. And maybe one of these aspects is that Jaeger just calls you and goes like, "Hey boy, I got a little something for you." And he in some way downloads a link you have with that AI, which could allow you to like manipulate it, like all kinds of technological things, but also directly interface him or maybe even division stuff.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. So technology link.
Yeah, AI link or link to the Instavitz AI.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go for that.
Because of course Tomoe is dead, and I'm not going to bring her back, but it's an ongoing.
Third time's the charm.
Okay. So and now you need a key. No, and not from me. You declare truth.
What do I?
Yeah.
Declare a truth on the mystery map. Gain a vision and uncover a key. Declare a truth on the mystery map. So it's everything.
Out of the tailor, as we say in German.
Okay. Oh,
that really took me a moment.
Don't even.
I love things like fry me a stork or there we have the salad.
There we have the salad. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I mean, English has stupid idioms as well. I just can't think of any of them right
now. But I mean, I had one, what was it like, where I was like, it does not exist in that way in English, right? But I got several English friends to use it because they thought that's perfect because like you're getting on my biscuit, right? As opposed to on my nerves, right? And they're like, oh, I love that. Why don't we have this in English? We love biscuits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gain a vision and uncover a key. I would love to uncover an official key if I can. I'm happy to declare
You
a
can't.
truth.
I'm not with that anyway.
Sorry.
You just have to make a decision here and have to tell something.
Okay. So I'm going to declare a truth. That's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing.
Okay. My truth is in line with what we are saying, which is that Colonel Yeager is the Harbinger. Is that too big a truth, or is that?
Sounds okay for me. I think that is exactly what declare truth is, but I just put it in the search function of the PDF just to look it up again. But it is not doing not doing the deed. Yeah, there we are. Declare the truth. Now it starts giving me.
Oh, I think it's not. I think it's usually connecting a clue permanently. Is that not what declare a truth is? Or changing a facet to show that, but it's not like making up a new key.
No, yeah, it's totally not making a new key. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I think it is like this.
Well, I guess you have a Jaeger.
Yeah,
you do have a Jaeger key, so that could work.
I think it will be easier to find it in the actual physical book than in that ridiculously bloated PDF.
Why is it bloated?
Because it's like almost 100 megabyte big, because it's like a huge book with tons of pictures and it's not very well.
I guess they didn't optimize it for actual digital sharing, but left it as like, I don't know.
And then whenever I search something in it, it takes forever.
Well,
you can always make an EPUB out of it.
Or just a printer-friendly edition of the book.
No, I know. I just meant as a user to get around these things, because I also did. I extracted all of the text from the CFB PDFs so that they're actually easy to the clues, so that they're actually easy to copy and paste, etc. And I just put them into like a markdown document, because I was like, this is so annoying every time with the formatting when you're
I'm going to just read the text, though, Dominic, of the option I've chosen, which is: the power within you surges, give you visions of the past, present, or future. Uncover a key and draw a line between that key and a facet on the mystery map. Mm-hmm. Declare an irrevocable truth about the mystery. So it is all those things.
Yeah. Yeah, I also just I'm at the facets section of the book, and it says when players are ready to collaborate and to declare the truth in an attempt to unlock Doom's door. So that is the step that we're doing before we're rolling, and you're just doing for one session right now. Connecting keys and irrevocable truths. A key is connected to a facet when the players unlock Doom's door and form a theory together. A theory accounts for all the uncovered keys and how they connect to each facet of the mystery. When a PC declares the full context of a key, they explain the connection between the key and the facet. The player takes the mystery map and draws a line between the key and the facet. However, some moves will let players connect a key to a facet before unlocking Doom's door. Notably, both the Found and the Shade have starting moves that offer an opportunity to draw a line between the key and the facet of the mystery. The Search may also do this through their playbook move I Am Your Destruction, while Troop Division moves offer the same. When a player connects a key to a facet with these moves, they explain the connection as normal and draw the line on the mystery map. As part of the move, they declare an irrevocable truth. The player writes down this irrevocable truth on the mystery map. Drawing this persistent line and declaring irrevocable truth demonstrates an omen's ability to discern a core aspect of the mystery. This drawn line and irrevocable truth effect unlocks Doom's door in 3 ways. First, when the player builds a theory, this key is already connected to a facet. Second, any theory should take into account the irrevocable truth. And third, should the theory be wrong, which happens on a miss during the unlocked Doom's door, this drawn line and irrevocable truth remain even when crafting a new theory. This means that when they unlock Doom's door again during the same mystery, the players cannot redraw this line or disregard any irrevocable truth. The connection and truth persist between attempts. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not just changing a facet or connecting a key and a facet. It's both of those things.
That also exists, but it's a different thing. There's another way an omen can affect the shape of a mystery, manipulating the facet of a current mystery through specific moves. Normally, the facet persists through the current mystery. Notably, both the Found and the Shade have playbook moves, Walk with Me in Dreams or the Devil's Advocate, that offer an opportunity to rewrite or add a facet of the mystery. The 2 division moves, Psychic Invokers and Dream Future Review protocols, also provide options to do so. When a player chooses the option to rewrite or add a facet from these moves, they declare what facet they are rewriting and why, or add a new facet to the mystery. They make the appropriate changes to the mystery map. As part of the move, they also declare an irrevocable truth. The player writes down this irrevocable truth on the mystery map, changing the facet of the mystery, and declaring irrevocable truth demonstrates an omen's ability to see the bigger picture affecting the mystery.
Do you know why this is confusing me? Because in the other bit, it specifically talks about tying keys to facets being declaring a truth, whereas for example, in this other move, it does not say that. But then you're still writing something down and you're still doing something about facets. And then you're like, okay, what is what now? You know what I mean? Anyway, it's okay.
It is a bit less than clear. The whole reason why I couldn't find it with the search function of the PDF was that I put in the phrasing that was in the move, declare truth. Declare truth doesn't lead anywhere. Because that's not a thing in game terms, declaring a truth.
So then it would work, right, with what Teeth wants to saying Jaeger is the harbinger, because we already have a key that
that locks it down.
Him, and then you would make it in full. You would just add a complete, a proper arrow. I removed all the other arrows because I was like, oh, let's make it clear. So that you can
put in a permanent one.
Yeah. Okay, so
and
we have 2.
Add it as a truth.
Yeah, we have 2 truths in play now, and that is that the 4 reality warp casinos are all tied to a nexus, the Vegas HQ, and that Jaeger. I don't know how strict you want to go about it, Teast. If you already want to say that Jaeger himself as a person is the harbinger, or if his orbital strike is connected to it, that I will leave that to you. What precisely the truth is that you're declaring here?
I think it's that if he, maybe he doesn't even realize this, but if he unleashes the orbital strike, then that leads to him becoming the harbinger, as in that opens the door of power.
Yeah. So if you allow me to rephrase, then that would make Jaeger the harbinger and the orbital strike the door of power.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. So is everyone okay with that? I don't want to be like,
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I just wrote it as connected to the harbinger, as in not knowing necessarily. I mean, you can change it.
Yeah. I think the point here is that we do know something now that we didn't before.
Well, if him being connected to the harbinger is also already knowing something, but anyway.
Yeah. Will become.
I like that this random NPC that you came up with the last mystery. That was the harbinger of this one.
All right.
Okay.
Goodness me, it took us another hour.
It was another hour.
And
because of that, I will now leave the thread with Prometheus hanging and go over to Alecto. You wanted to go to
Wolf Tower.
To Wolf Tower.
Or towers, rather.
True. Plural. So you also leave the central hotel and go in a different direction. And the hotel you're going to is an old affair. It's like straight from the 60s. It's also, I guess, glass and concrete, but a much more modest, much more old-fashioned form of that. And as you come in, the first thing that you notice is the smell of cigarette smoke that is pervading the entire thing. Your feet crunch on some popcorn that is just lying on the floor. It hasn't been cleaned away. There is a sign advertising Vegas's largest buffet, and then a asterisk, and on the bottom of the thing in much smaller print, the asterisk is resolved, saying according to Photo's Guide 1963. The waiters and waitresses wear very skimpy costumes, as you can see. And there are people sleeping in corners or at unused casinos tables. And the whole thing gives a very skeevy vibe. What do you want to do there?
Well,
Oh wait, you also have passive pickup powers, right? With your justice thing. Then let me just make it snappy and tell you that there are all kinds of criminals in this place. This thing needs a thorough cleaning out.
Oh, I see. Oh dear, is this going to be another violent outburst kind of situation? Well, I'm thinking, before I do the thorough cleaning out part, because I'm obviously feeling those vibes and I'm almost overwhelmed by them. I do think I might want to, what's the official, grasp keys.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that might be smart to do before I unleash anything.
How do you want to grasp keys? What are you investigating?
Well, I think I might want to know what drew me to this casino in the first place, because I just decided to go there on a whim.
Yeah. Oh, that is easy to answer. It's the pervading stench of injustice here. You have exploiters and exploitees in every corner. You have the systemic injustice of an entire institution that is built on exploiting the addictive personality of people.
Yeah.
Getting rich by inciting people to gamble away their houses. And in specific, there is one person that catches your interest, and that is a kind of small, more on the thin side woman with an explosion of red curls on her head, who sits down on one table, does a little play, then gets up to another table, plays a little there, and she's just like dipping around, and you get the sense as she does that she is losing some here, losing some there, and in the back of your mind there is like this tug and pull, is that how you say it? Like this up and down of dues that's happening. And I think what is most striking about her in this environment is that where this entire casino seems to be built to exploit and rob people, she seems to be the person doing the exploiting and robbing here.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering, maybe she is actually the owner and she's just blending into the crowd, kind of pretending to be one of the customers and seeing if, her staff is doing what they are supposed to be doing, and if anyone's maybe cheating, kind of going undercover in her own operation.
Do you want to engage with her in any way?
Yes, I think I'm going to just approach one of the tables that she's playing at currently. Maybe just what's it called? That craps table with the dice.
Sorry.
Yes?
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And I just approach carefully and just watch her for a second to see what she's doing there.
She is I don't know anything about craps, like how you would cheat there. But you notice she is not cheating. She is playing the game like it is supposed to be played, smoking cigarette, drinking what looks like whiskey, and is like chatting with the croupier in a like very friendly manner of a
regular.
Regular. Thank you. That is what I was looking for. Of regular. And then a security guard comes by and she's like, Maddie, how's the evening doing? And the security guard is like, Lisa, it's same as always. People are trying to change their life for the better, and it never works out, does it? And she's like, nah, it sure as hell doesn't. And takes another puff of the cigarette. And then she turns around to you and says, I haven't seen you around here. Hi, I'm Lisa. And no, I don't think she will extend her hand. She will just like raise her glass, like smile at you, this crooked smile, and put another, like whatever you do in craps, money on the table. Take the dice.
Throw some chips in and
throw some chips, yeah.
Roll the dice again. Yeah. Okay.
So, are you from around here? He says.
Well, I introduce myself and I say, well, no, I'm not from around here. Just arrived. What am I saying to her? I kind of want to catch her. You seem to be very familiar with the place, though. Anything you can tell me about this casino?
Don't drink the coffee. It smells like copper. And if you want to gamble your life away, then this is the perfect place. But other than that, I guess small bets here and there. That always serves me right.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't look like you've gambled your life away, and you seem to be fairly regular in this place. So do you just have a really good hand at playing these typical casino games? Is it like a skill of yours?
It's mostly about playing sensibly, right? Not bet too much on one go, so you can't lose too much on one go. It's about keeping the flow, not about getting rich quick.
Okay, well,
you got to know when to hold them.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're not really profiting from this in any real way. You're just taking and giving and taking.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep, the balance, the scales balanced. Not taking too much, not giving too much, just coast on by.
Okay, well, she's clearly lying.
Bullshit.
And pretending that, trying to keep her charade or whatever she's doing intact. I think I may make a move on her now because this is clearly not going anywhere.
What are you doing?
Let me think.
Like so far, she kept it casual, small talky.
Yes. I think I'm gonna do I'm vengeance, and what that looks like in this case is I as she's about to do another roll, I grab the dice away from her, and I shatter them in my hands, and I pin her to the craps table, and everyone kind of slinks away.
Yeah.
Into the background. And I don't know. I think I need to roll for this.
Yeah, you do.
I pin her there and I say,
yeah.
I can see right through you. What is really going on? What is your game here?
Then please spend darkness tokens on roll.
Yes. I think 1 darkness token, because I don't have that many. And I will roll. It's 10.
10. The entity within you tempers justice with mercy. Choose 2. Their greatest trespass is revealed by the darkness. Create a power of darkness that you have access to for now. Or declare how they must make amends to appease your need for justice. Gain 1 bond with them. Or your souls burn and resonate together. Inflict 2 conditions on them, but take 1 in return. Or the soul you peer into cannot hide the truth from you. Ask the keeper any question. They will answer it honestly and with great detail. What's your choice?
I think I will choose the soul you peer into cannot hide the truth from you, because I want to know what's really going on. So tell me, what is she?
What is the question?
Up to? Who is she really? What is she up to in that place?
Okay, let me try to put that together. So you peer into her eyes, you stare down, And just quickly reread the description. And she says, I mean, who are we really, eh? I'm just a gambler. I float on. You ask me what I'm doing. I just float on by. I try not to lose too much. I try not to win too much. And when I really need it, then luck is on my side. And honestly, I'm just trying to get rid of my. Sorry, I'm having a sound in my ear. Oh, it's somebody on my courtyard being very loud. I just try to keep a low profile because I have racked up quite the debt, and the debt that I've racked up, I transferred to maybe some souls that I have might won over the years.
All right. Wow.
What's your second choice?
Oh yeah, I have two. Damn. Wow, that's quite the interesting development. Let's see. Conditions. Okay. Thinking.
Oh, and sorry, one more information.
Yeah.
That comes out of this very broad question of who she is. When she says I'm just a gambler, that is a gambler with a capital G, as in a deity.
Oh, I see. Okay. Like, do we know, is it a specific deity or is it just the gambler as a
it could also just be a personified concept, like something along the lines of what might have been caught in the Chernobog deck at some point.
Okay. I think
like some sort of minor or forgotten deity. And that is like, now that you look into her eyes and you really go deep, that is a vibe that you get. Like, she's not just a human.
Okay. I think I choose our souls burn together and resonate together. Mm-hmm. And I'm inflicting 2 conditions on her.
Okay.
And unfortunately, 1 on myself.
Okay. What do you inflict?
I am thinking guilty.
Oh, okay, good.
And haunted.
Ooh, interesting.
Guilty and haunted. And for myself, I will choose, well, let's see. I can pick a new one as well, right? Or do I have to pick one from these?
It's from your list.
From my list.
So either unreachable or lonely.
Okay, unreachable.
Oh, that's interesting. Guilty and haunted. Then I think during your conversation, so little above the table talk, there are 4 characters in this mystery, and Lowell, and I'm sure he thought it was a great idea when he did it, but it puts me in front of a problem. For those 4 characters, he has a version of if they are the seller of the Chernobog deck and if they are the buyer. And it's not decided which one of the 4 has it. She is one of the characters who could potentially have it, and we haven't established yet if she has it or not. And I want to give you an information that does not preclude the mystery, but maybe no. You know what? You just did a move. So why no? But yeah, no. Why not? Why not? Maybe we'll just be done earlier. Since you gave her the ability, the condition haunted, and that kind of settles who has it, at least in this moment, and that is her.
Okay.
She like lowers her head and looks up at you and grabs in on like the inside of her leather jacket and pulls out a like linen bundle, and as she does it, it radiates with power. And she's like, so I got something if you're willing to take it. It's called the Chernobog deck, and it is a collection of deities bound in a deck. And I see that you are somebody who concerns themselves with matters of justice. So maybe it is best in your hands. You want it?
Yes.
I'm too happy to get rid of it.
Hand it over. You've done enough damage with it.
She gives it to you.
The question is, do I now inherit the debt? Probably yes.
Yes.
Lovely.
What's the clue?
Just for you, the adventure says, or the mystery says, if she's the seller, she's hoping to unload the deck, which is intimately tied to her karmic debt. Passing the debt will clean her slate and put it in someone else's lap with interest. So you
What's
now have
the
the
clue?
Chernobog deck. What? Sorry?
What is the clue exactly?
There is no clue.
I
But
thought there was a clue for some reason. I'm sorry.
no, but Alecto just got in possession of the Chernobog deck and also a massive karmic debt.
Fantastic.
Like bad luck.
Well, we'll see what happens, but I feel like that was the right decision to make regardless.
Yeah, it was a powerful move. Okay, cool. And with that, let's go to Rhydian.
Cool.
You are still on the floor. Maybe the unspooling of Matty has been like a little time has passed, and you were still looking for the magician, and eventually you find him by reading minds of people, following the trail, and not least just showing up to the show on at 3 in the afternoon and 10 in the evenings every day. And it is it's like the archetype of a stage magician, Constantinos Grimaldi. And he is standing on stage, thin, clean. You notice that whenever he touches his assistant, he wipes his hands afterward, and does all the usual tricks. Oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. There's a set the scene question connected to Lisa, Alecto. What have you gambled and lost in the past, and how does Lisa remind you of that?
Oh, can I think about that for a second?
Absolutely. We'll come back to that.
On virgins.
Yeah, then let's go back to Constantinos, and he is doing his magic acts. And let me just think about what you might pick up from him. I think more than anything, you pick up insecurity from him.
Interesting.
And he is trying to play his part and to keep the charade up, but he does not know what's happening. Like why this casino is here, or rather why all the other casinos are here. He seems to have sensed that there has been some sort of reality shift that has happened, and that is not what is worrying him. What is worrying him is that he's not in control of it. And more than anything, he wants clarity. He maybe wants a tool that can help him make sense of what's happening and to regain control. So these seem to be his main themes: control, safety.
Mm-hmm. And he's still on stage, right?
Sure. Unless you don't want him to. You can just skip
forward
to the end of the show. No, whatever you want. Like if you want to interrupt him during the show, that's fine. But you can also wait until he's done.
No, I'm just asking. I was wondering if he's doing any card tricks, like
oh, sure.
What's it called? How do you say that? Like crowd work and shit like that.
Yeah, at some point he sure does this. What card am I holding up? And then of course the person is guessing the correct one.
So I think I would want him to I would want to gain his attention, and I don't know. I feel like I could probably do that just without necessarily making a move, just like with my.
Oh, you have his attention.
Telepathic.
From the moment you step into this little conference hall that he's doing the stage show in. Why do I imagine that to be a conference hall? No, it's probably more like a really Baroque 19th century it's like an opera hall. Not as high, maybe.
You know what I was just thinking of? I was thinking of these medieval style round theater things, because it's Sherwood Forest. I mean, I don't know. Obviously,
You mean like these Shakespearean ones?
Yeah. But I mean, not that that's the right time, but
but that fits perfectly.
Further in the past than
absolutely. That fits perfectly, and I think what it also has is all kinds of imbuements that point towards fairiness and woods and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I want to. So wait, so I already. I mean, what do you mean? I have a connection?
What do you mean?
I think
Connection?
maybe I misheard you because I said I think I don't need to roll to like
Oh yeah,
attract attention.
I said you have his attention. Like
Oh,
the
his
moment
attention.
you step your foot in that thing, you feel that he is basically putting on the show for you.
Ah, okay. Well, I think since I have telepathy, I would just like, weasel into his mind and just go, would you like to see some real magic? And just sort of stare at him.
Hmm. I think he takes that as a challenge,
Hmm.
and he shows you some real magic.
Nice.
Like for the people in the audience, it looks like normal magician's tricks. But you are locked into his mind, and you notice there is no trickery here. Like he is really sawing that woman in half, and then he is really putting her back together.
Oh, okay.
Her being a fae, like she doesn't die from being sawn in half.
So, I think I will just be sort of like, not bad, but you still don't feel very sure of yourself, do you?
And
Again, in his mind. Well, because
yeah.
for a brief moment, I thought maybe Rhydian should just upstage him. Then I was like, no, that'd be boring.
I wonder how he will react to that. Why don't you make a grasp keys move, and we'll
Sure.
see how he reacts to that.
Let me see if I have. Yeah. So I think I am certainly slightly obsessive currently.
Certainly.
So I'm gonna take some darkness tokens, and now I'm gonna spend 2 and roll. Oh no, no. How do I go back? Actually, let me just do it this way. Okay. 2, and now here. Wow, it's still a 7. I should just be more. Today I need to be more like. Anyway, what happens on a 7? Let's see.
On a 7, you find more than you were ready for. You may choose to mark a ruin to uncover a key, but in doing so, the keeper will reveal how you come closer to becoming a harbinger.
I mean, seriously, if I wasn't so close to retiring this character already, I would probably do that. But maybe I'll just pay a bond. Maybe I spend a bond.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to make it work narratively.
Who do you have bonds with?
Shit tons of people.
You have with the darkness.
My true and cosmic form.
With Baptiste and with virtues, importantly.
Actually, I like the idea that my bond with Bella works for this because she was these two different beings that were split apart and versus before, and so like that kind of well, I'm just imagining that maybe that is something that helps me still keep, like, while I'm locked into his mind. Not actually, I'm not locked. I'm locked onto, but I'm not locked in, as in I can still keep my distance enough to I don't know, keep those boundaries clear. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, cool. Then we are at a normal success.
Like spending loose change.
Yes.
Sorry.
And if you want to make your bonds list a bit more handleable, you could delete Samantha, Bella, and Flaming Eyes.
I'm okay with it. I like this as a little, artifact of previous.
Okay, sure. So you say something along the lines of that he is quite unsure of himself.
Yeah.
And he goes to the audience. And for my next trick, I will. How does he do that? I will change the corporeal form of this of my lovely assistant's body into something else, and he goes over to his assistant, and to the shock and surprise of the audience, rips out one of her fingernails, puts it in a box, shakes it, and then he comes over to you specifically, and opens the box, and in the box there is a spear tip, an ancient spearhead with fresh blood, and and he winks at you and says, "Not sure if it's Petal or Gwyn. I think Gwyn is funnier." And says, "Gwyn sends his regards."
Yes, exactly.
And leaves the box with a bloodied spear tip on your table.
And you're like, lovely. What a great souvenir. Well, it's more authentic than anything in the in the gift shop, I guess.
Yes.
So what?
An ancient spearhead with fresh blood is the clue.
Okay. But also, sorry, but me, the player, also wants. No, actually, Rhydian, I'm sure, also would like to see. Well, what is the actual transformation apart from taking somebody's fingernail off
and turning it into a ancient spearhead?
Yes, yeah. But he said he's going to change the corporeal form of the assistant.
Of part of her.
Well, okay, that sounds like a cop out.
But if no.
Which I think is exactly what Rhydian will say.
And that into a spear? Is that?
No, I mean, if you're challenging me like that, then maybe the assistant turns into Petal, who is standing on the stage, covered in wounds, and pointing at you. And if she still had enough working mechanical parts in her mouth to speak, she would accuse you. But as it is, all that comes out is a...
Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
Does this also continue, or is it like, does he switch her back?
I think it is. It works, like these kind of this fad that there was for a while, where comedians made jokes that just went on too long.
Ah, right. Yeah, wonderful.
And it's like this, everybody's shocked, but then there's no resolution to that. Petal keeps standing there, pointing at you, making that gross sound, and
Beautiful.
people become uncomfortable. Then they start laughing, then they go silent again.
Like the cringe, sort of.
Yeah. And then he looks at the time and says, "Oh, that's all the time we have. I'll be here all week." And then the curtain comes down.
Well, I think Rhydian will have somebody to see it backstage.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's 12:33, and let's go back to Virtus, maybe for one last time to have the talk with Prometheus.
Yeah, if we want to have, yep.
Or do we want to already go and close out for today?
We can up to people.
I mean, I would like to see what else happens.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's go to.
Yeah.
All right.
Go over to the Red Rock. The elevator bings, and in the elevator, there he stands. He's tall. He is quite muscular looking in the way that old Greek statues are. Wears a tight mock turtleneck and dress shirt, and a full head of curly hair. And there's a question connected to that, and that is, Virtus, you had to clean up the aftermath of another operation involving another supposed rogue member of the Olympian pantheon. What happened?
I think that Athena went on a hunting trip through what do you call it? New York City Park, big park in
Central Park.
Central. And we had to, and because I'm imagining they have a zoo or something like that in there anyway, and so we had to go in there and convince her to stop, and then somehow cover up the fact that she'd gone hunting, that some weird person had gone hunting in Central.
Yeah. Like to the normies, it was a unresolved murder spree. That gripped the town for a summer before you were able to.
Actually, I can imagine she probably would have let the animals out so that she could then hunt them. So actually, it was like this weird thing where all the animals escaped from the zoo one summer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that also the plot of Madagascar?
Yeah, but it didn't involve Athena hunting them afterwards.
True.
and a sort of angel hunting Athena.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he comes down all confident smile, and CEO Swagger extends his hand and says, "Oh, you must be who did all of this.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the show.
Tremendously. I'm Mr. Fire, and who might you be?
I'm Virtus, and I'm here to bring you back to Mr. Gaia.
Oh, I'm afraid that can't happen.
I tend to disagree.
You see, I just escaped that gross old bird, and I'm not going back. But hey, whatever he's paying you, I pay you double.
He can help me with a certain problem that I have at the moment, and you are the key to gaining his help.
Try me. Maybe I can help you as well.
Well, the last time that I had to, Prometheus is actually only a human, right?
Yeah, like in the old myths, he is. Yeah, but he of course he's a bit more.
Wait, is he a human in the myths?
Yeah, because
wasn't he
No.
He's the Titan who gave the fire.
Yeah, because he feels empathy for the humans. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. No, I was getting mixed up with the person who was given the fire, rather. Oh,
yeah.
Stole the fire from the gods. Okay, all right. He's Titan, and he feels. I agree. I agree with that. Good. All right. I would know that. All right.
And you don't strike me as somebody who likes to be a lapdog of anybody, really, let alone some cruel old bird. So maybe we can work something out.
In 3 days, this place will be no more, and every soul within it will be annihilated. I have to do something about that, and you are going to help me do that.
Yeah, I have no interest in seeing my little, and he like does an all-encompassing gesture to have my little realm destroyed. You say by whom?
By messages from the gods.
See, maybe we can help each other. I am looking for something, for an artifact. I don't know if you heard about it. It's a deck of cards that includes and traps really all sorts of like ancient gods, older than you and I. And if I were to get my hand on that, I could free them all, and we could fight back against the power. How does that sound to you?
Free all the souls that reside in this place.
Free all the gods.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. We've got enough gods as it is, and it makes everything worse. There's no way I'm going to help you with that.
That's because there's no leadership in there. If you synergize, if you organize.
Fucking hell. Prometheus is a fucking corporate bro now? Synergize. Sorry.
I am stealing you from this place to give to Mr. Gaia so that I can stop this destruction of these people. And
I'm afraid no dice, friend. And he steps back and gets ready for a fight. What I think it's time for a move now. What do you want to do? Do we just want to duke it out with Unleash the Dark, or do you have anything more specific in mind?
Probably just duke it out with Unleash the Dark. What I was trying to determine was whether he. I was trying to push on the the empathy for the people here, and it doesn't sound like it. Sounds like he's gone corporate to me, and
he has no empathy for any of the humans here. No.
Yeah. Okay. And so that's why Virtus is now. No, I don't have any any time for you. So yeah, just Unleash the Dark. I'm trying to overcome him so that I can take him back to guy. That guy.
The guy. Then do thing and do thing.
Do thing and do thing. Okay. We all know that I love to fail at my dice rolls because it's even more awesome. So I'm not going to add any of my darkness tokens. So roll a flat, and that was indeed a 7. Wow, that's a lot of.
Wow, lots of 7s.
You have greatly underestimated Prometheus. I will describe the desperate position you find yourself in. Are you happy with that, or do you want to?
Accept, of course, because this is why I do it. The heart's eclipsed. Whenever you roll a miss, you can choose to have your power surge beyond your control, causing great collateral damage around you. This is destroy casino day, right?
Yes.
Mark II conditions, hell yeah. Get the better of you and gain 1 bond with what the darkness demands. Treat the rolls as if you had rolled an 11 plus instead. I think I'll just go for that. Yeah.
Okay. So on 11 plus, you control faults and you go too far. You choose one of the things, but the keeper describes an unintended consequence. Okay, then let's resolve that from front to back. First, I would be interested in the emotional part of it. How do your emotions get the better of you?
I mean, to be honest, all day my emotions have been getting the better of me. I was already planning, thinking about just marking vicious and reactive, just because I've been being vicious and reactive. And I think this, none of these people who I've talked to be honest, Gaia or Prometheus, have displayed any empathy for anyone else.
Yeah.
And that has just pushed me over the edge, and I'm just grabbing him and taking him with me, right?
Yeah. So the darkness demand, I guess, is to destroy everything around you for the slightest trespass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said no. That's a big trespass.
Yeah. Then you're gonna destroy his fucking casino and everybody in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before we do that, let me just quickly read up on one more thing that I want to bring in. We are in the Red Rock, yeah. Okay. And then we can go on with the moves. So you marked two conditions. Sorry, I think you just told me which ones you.
I just changed it a little bit. I changed it to vicious and guilty because I think that with there will probably be some death, right? Which is some collateral damage, and given that I'm trying to save these people, that would make me guilty.
Then we go over to Unleash the Dark, and you pick one of the effects, and then I will tell you the unintended consequence. What do you want?
Guess get what I want from them, which is for them to come to me with Mr. Gaia, to Mr. Gaia. Is that too big?
No, it's not too big. I was just trying to think about how we do that in the fiction, but I have an idea. So, you, or maybe you tell me how. I do have an idea, but maybe you tell me how do you get him to come with you?
I mean, I'm unleashing my power, right? I'm literally just putting my hand on his shoulder and directing him in the direction of towards the central casino. And as we're walking, I think, there's I've got my hand on his shoulder, but there's that sort of, his power versus mine is warping all of the space between us. And that's causing, huge damage to this building as we're walking through it. But ultimately, I'm overcoming.
How would you feel about using some of all the chains that are hanging around the place as ornaments, but of course thematically very fitting for him?
I see. Yeah. That is. Yes. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So, brilliant. So bringing all the chains down and wrapping him. And because I'm feeling vicious, the only part of him that isn't, the only two parts of him that aren't covered by chains are his face and his stomach.
Nice. And the unintended consequence, as you have already set up, is that you just destroy the Red Rock Casino and return it to rubble. As you both leave it, that is precisely the moment where it just collapses and looks like the like the Caucasus, like the mountain range that he was chained to. Like if you have an idea of what that looks like from the distance, it's about the shape of that hotel now. And as you move out, there is his head of security, Matty, comes like and I forgot to introduce him in the play earlier. I wanted to, and then I forgot. And you probably had a little bit of a like discussion with him earlier, where he was like, he's upstairs, and I'm not supposed to bother him. I'll see what I can do. And then he like trots off, and then you have your outburst. The whole scene happens, and then as you go out and as you leave the hotel with him, you see Matty again looking at you, like staring really, but staring in a way that intimates that he is not entirely unhappy to see what is happening. As he tries to help as many people as he can to leave the casino before it.
Do you mean Matty?
I mean Matty.
The one whose head is spread all over.
Oh no, he looks way older than that guy. Like
okay.
The guy you talked to is in his 40s. The guy that Zena splayed open was in his like early 20s at best.
Rhydian.
Okay. Sorry, yes, Rhydian. But yes, they do have the same name. It's curious, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Curious.
Yeah, and he tries to bring people to safety to some avail. Many are going to die today. Okay, and with that, it is 10 to the hour, and I would say we close it.
Yes.
Close it here. And I will stop the recording, and then we can go to start.